Okay, so this is a camera of the main sewer line. We're at Grape Street, 2439 Grape, 24 or 25. At any rate, we're at 89 feet sitting at the city main. This is the tap, the connection to the city main, as you can see on the top of the tap right here. We have a pretty good misaligned area. Now, it basically is a man-made tap or hammer tap where it's a hole and then a stick of pipe shoved up against the hole. But we do have quite a large gap across the top there, open. And we've got some pieces of clay pipe up in that area. Over to the left, we do right under the 6, it does look like there's a gap there. Now the other thing too that this could be is it looks like earth, but that also could possibly be a concreted connection, but we do have a gap there on the left. It's a poor connection. And then we've got a short stick of plastic piping, SDR35. That seems to be at the edge of the alley. And then we've got a crack here, a circle crack running around the stick of pipe. Not the greatest thing, but these are typical or normal for this age and type of piping, as long as they don't have large gaps, show obvious leakage or movement. They can be looked at, again, as typical or normal. They are definitely areas to watch in the future. There's another one there on the right. And they can change and end up needing a repair, just like any other spot in the clay piping system. Again, another circle crack. Light to medium, any of the severe ones will definitely stop and locate. Again, another very light circle crack. Those areas are not in need of a repair at this time. In other words, they don't have to be repaired. Again, another crack. This one's a little worse, so this would be more medium to not severe, but medium to severe. The reason why is it's got more than one crack trailing off of that area. As you get isolated pieces like that, then they can start showing movement pretty easy and detach themselves away from the rest of the stick of pipe. These are definitely not major breaks. But again, they are areas that over time will get worse, can get worse. Again, isolated cracks right here. They are still pretty light at this time. Definitely will be areas to watch for change in the future. But it still is intact, still serviceable and functional at this time in those areas. That last one, where that Y was, that's about the limit. have some tree roots right here. Areas like that, even though it's just, and here, very little bit of tree roots, they would need to be cleaned and recambered to fully inspect. Okay. Right here we've got an offset. You can see the toilet paper on it. Earlier when we ran the camera, this spot does leak into the ground. That's a large offset. Definitely can't be misaligned that far without the bell hub being cracked. And that's on the side of the house. And then we've got this right here would be a severe crack. Got a crack right here that you can't see with this water. Just caught a glimpse of it as we were pulling the camera up. So it's going to be right underneath this area right here. And this is another spot. This is wiped out right on the bottom of the pipe. We'll get a locate here.